How did this young, scrappy newspaper vet, Linda Pizutti, get that job to be the executive of the Boston? She runs the Boston Globe now.
My sources are telling me that she had an outstanding end of the year review.
I bet, man, whatever. Well, good for her. She's always been very nice to us.
Yes,
I don't know. So, yeah, so she got
to take the paper in a whole new direction.
She got the job. Well, congrats. And I saw that she took over for somebody who left. Oh, Larry Edelman of the Globe doesn't cover this. Another story I read. Vinay, I think his name was. Somebody left, and nobody knows why, and he hasn't responded to any reasons as to why. I would say that people might want to look into that. From what I've heard, what do I know?
Do you think that Linda's going to take the intern draft in a whole new direction?
I hope so for her. My interactions with her, though I hate that newspaper, she's always been nice and respectful to me, and she's always answered the calls. She's always done everything, so we'll see.
Probably because she's too dumb to know better.
I don't think that's the case. She doesn't seem dumb. I will say she doesn't seem dumb. I don't think, do you?
I've never really had any interaction with her.
I don't think she's dumb.
Naive, then?
Well, I mean, I just think it's silly.
She has to be to treat you nicely.
Well, I just think it's silly when somebody like that marries John Henry and nobody talks. And she gets a job running the newspaper, which has no newspaper experience. Now, I could also argue that maybe somebody who has no newspaper experience might be the perfect person to run the newspaper in 2020. You don't want that same...
That's a legitimate point, yes.
Institutional. But she's just going to hire the same dumb people. Like, she didn't fire McGrory today, did she?
No. Not that I've seen.
She was running the paper anyway, right? Before this? Yeah.
I mean, she was managing director, so it seems like
she's the CEO of Boston Globe Media now.
I would characterize it as an allowance increase.
Well, maybe. But I would also say she's going to be, I've said this for years, get ready, because the old man will croak at some point. And she's going to be the most powerful person in Boston.
Billionaires have a way of living for a very long time, you know?
But I mean,
he's getting those adrenochrome injections and
I think she pulls a lot of the strings. I mean, she's going to own the Red Sox. She's going to own Nesson. She's going to own the Globe. I mean, you don't get more powerful in Boston than that. You know? I mean, she'll have some other,
Yeah.
I mean, and then after John expires, she will, as many widows do, grieve for a long time and then marry somebody, I'm sure, who was very similar in age to her first husband, I would guess.
I think that the power and influence of the Red Sox and the Boston
Globe I know, but you know what I'm saying. You have your own television network. You have your own newspaper. It is a good point, though. She has a TV network.
Okay, good for you.
A newspaper and a baseball team.
What is the combined eyeballs of people who are paying attention to the Red Sox, reading the Boston Globe, and watching? I'm not saying all three of them. I'm just saying I was thinking total influence.
I was thinking more median age of the three groups.
That's true too.
North of 60.
Yes, and decreasing.
Well, no, increasing.
No, I'm saying the total population. They're dying off.
They're just dropping off. Yeah, COVID was not good for newspapers and baseball.
Yeah, I don't think Nesson is getting any new viewers.
I don't think so. No, not since I got rid of that show at night. I stopped watching.
That's true. That's one of the many casualties of coronavirus.
No question. Oh, well, we're here taping on Wednesday night. Why am I getting phone calls? I'm getting endless junk calls today.
Yeah, same.
Endless today. Oh,
I don't mean to one-up you.
More, you mean, right? Yeah.
Getting quite a few today.
Is your conspiracy, you getting nervous about all these calls today?
No, it's just
after our trips.
It's just spam.
Well, we had a busy day. I enjoy. Good work today, Steve. Good work. We did well today.
It was a bit of an emotional roller coaster for me.
Why is that?
Well, first, we had a great Robinson report.
Well, yeah, we'll have another one soon.
Always takes a lot out.
I almost feel like, and I think the listeners, I got the feedback I got. I think people might like a weekly Wednesday S.C. Robinson report here.
You think so?
I think
like an actual Robinson report.
Yes, like in place of the show. Like I can take Wednesday off. It's like Carson. You can fill in.
All right.
And maybe you can even pick any. I don't know what the Sporty McKenzie version of political sidekick is. Get that guy or woman and do your thing.
The woman is very common.
Right, yeah.
She's kind of she's the stable.
She's the wife.
She's
of
the
show.
normal person.
Right.
Yes,
like, Steve.
Wife, the work
right.
wife.
Yeah. We've seen this. Yes.
Yeah. So that's probably what the formula.
A nice big open.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe if I'm doing international politics, I grab my Greek friend downstairs.
That's true too. I didn't even think of that.
Talk about austerity measures.
He's busy, I think, but yeah. So it's okay. So you got off to a good start. Then what happened?
Then we knock it out of the park with the earlier work today.
Yes, for sure.
And that was great. And then I had a reason to remember that public libraries are no longer a place where you go to get books, but are instead a place where homeless people go to watch porn and play video games.
Well, or people driving cross country defecate.
Yes, true. Yes. Also a place where cross country drivers defecate.
I didn't. I'm surprised that surprises you.
Well, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. I just remembered that, and the precautions that they're taking now for coronavirus are like, all right, well, only 6 bums in the room now jerking off, as opposed to 30.
I don't think it's bums necessarily, but okay.
People experiencing homelessness.
So we were on.
You're in a library jerking off and watching porn. Is that not a bum?
That makes you a pervert.
Okay.
Not even. Well, I mean, I don't know.
What is a bum? Is bum a slur for you? I can't say bum.
Well, you can say bum. It makes you sound like you're 100 years old, but I mean, that's what Jerry used to say. Bum. Pervert.
That sounds old too.
I guess it does. Well, I don't know. So we were down on the South Shore of Massachusetts today, doing some work for the Secret Project, which will be not. I think we made nice strides today. I feel very optimistic about it.
I agree.
So you were going to go to a library to find materials. What's going on with your eyes? What's going on?
My eyes are just really dry.
Do you have your contact? Your contacts are
no, I don't have contacts in. No, they just feel dry.
Yeah, but you're like, does that?
Yeah, I'm just like,
does that dampen them?
I'm blinking to re-wet them.
Does it? Don't you just blink normally anyway? What are you doing?
I was just trying to get my eyes not to be dry and itchy.
Okay, did it work?
Kind of.
Okay, good. So you went there. You walked in there. Now I will say, I'm not a judgment passer, but it's not like you were going to, Wellesley or something. I'm just saying.
Correct. Yes.
So, so you
went. The entire town reeks of pot.
Well,
and destitution.
Well, I mean, I think you didn't see the entire town.
I saw enough of it.
It's a city of champions. Marvin Hagler and Rocky Marciano are both from there,
Great.
Did you know that?
I think I knew the Marciano bit.
Both, Marvin Hagler is?
No.
Oh, Steve, Jesus Christ. Marvelous Marvin Hagler?
No idea.
From middleweight champion of the world? He lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. You know who that is?
I know Sugar Ray Leonard.
Tommy Hearns?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you should watch the Hagler-Hearns fight. Anyway, so you went in there and you're looking for some materials, and what happened?
I had limited success, I would say.
Okay.
And then, so I'm leaving, getting ready to come back here. And what do I see but a Chick-fil-A?
I saw that too, right off the highway.
Gold mine, baby.
Really? So you would eat at that time of day?
I hadn't eaten pretty much all day.
Oh, so you didn't grab a quick lunch on the way down?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay. I did that, yeah.
Yeah, so I had like a banana for breakfast. And so I drove around to try and find the entrance to the Chick-fil-A. And so I'm excited. And then I see the line for the Chick-fil-A.
Huge.
Just ginormous.
What time are we talking? 3:30, 4
Yeah, this is around 3:30.
Right.
And it's part because all the sit-down restaurants are closed.
Sure.
So if you want that good someone else cooking your food experience, you got to wait in line.
Can't do better. I saw that noted that place for future trips.
Correct.
Yes.
And so I sat in line for 30, 35 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Okay. What'd you get?
I listened to my old boss, Howie, interview Ted Nugent. That was good. Oh, great.
It's relevant.
It was fun.
It's good.
And I got a spicy chicken sandwich and some chicken nuggets.
No fries.
I got the waffle fries. Got to say, not impressed. Undercooked.
You're an idiot, but okay.
They were undercooked.
They
weren't the good classic.
I've never had a bad Chick-fil-A experience ever with fries. Ever. I'm just telling you.
Tried in Brockton. Apparently whatever thing is making Brockton awful also affected the Chick-fil-A.
Well, Brockton's not awful.
Okay, well, I think
be a snob.
I have a difference of opinion. I think Brockton's awful.
Well, based on what?
Based off that my 2 trips there.
What was the other trip there?
Well, we drove through there the last time.
Yeah, but you weren't there.
Yeah, we drove around a little bit.
You went to 3 places today in Brockton.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready to pass judgment on Brockton.
It looked like there were a lot of nice houses.
I mean, you drive through like a town when you're going cross country once, and you're like, "Ooh, this is a nice place."
Yeah, well, I would say it's awful.
Okay, so you could pass judgment saying some places are good.
I think it's the right thing to do to give the place a break.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what?
I mean, people grew up there.
Brockton's great. It's up and coming.
No,
it's going to be the next hit place.
I bet you there are nice places. I guarantee you there are nice places.
I'm sure it's going to be very nice, very popular.
Anyway, so go ahead.
And
is there a point to the Chick-fil-A story?
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A, it's the emotional roller coaster, up and down, up and down. I see the Chick-fil-A, I'm happy about it.
Maybe it's set.
Then there's a huge line and undercooked
How was the spicy chicken?
Very good. Very good.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it was very good. And then coming back in, I got pulled over and got a speeding ticket.
How fast were you going?
10 over, 45 and a 35.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Coming from, what is it? Through Blue Hills, so from Milton into Boston.
What road were you on? Were you going to your house from there?
Yeah.
You were getting off and going behind.
Yeah.
45?
Yes.
Oh, did he know you were?
I don't think so. It was weird too.
Tell me you worked for me? I'm a friend of the cops.
It was a COVID friendly stop, so he didn't even like take my paperwork or anything. He just had like a look at my license and wrote down my license number and then gave me a ticket.
Oh, you're not gonna protest it?
No.
How much is that?
I think it's like 105, 120
Jesus
bucks.
Christ! Send it to Barstool.
Yeah,
to write off. Jesus,
I got a ticket when we went to Madawaska too. It's becoming a pattern.
How'd you get a ticket there? I mean, the roads were so. How fast were you going?
I was going 75
in the blizzard.
But there was no there was no precipitation. But they had lowered the speed limit to 45. So even though the roads were clear and it wasn't snowing,
how are you driving?
The cop enforced the 45 mile an hour limit.
How are you driving? Why are you driving that fast in those conditions, though?
But you weren't listening.
I heard you. But
the roads were clear. There was no snow on the roads. There was no precipitation. But because further south, there was precipitation, they'd lowered it in advance of the storm to 45. So the cop abandoned common sense in an attempt to fill his quota.
Well, all right. Well, fine. Okay.
There you go. So all this is to say it was an adventure.
Up and down. But boy, I give you text you a big story in our thing. Big.
I think so, yeah.
Big. I mean, intrigue galore for me. I don't know. We're going to keep digging, right?
Like we do, yeah.
Like we do. Like Simply Safe does, I suppose. Do they dig? Probably not. I'll tell you what.
They have to.
I dig them. Look at that, Steve. I dig them.
I dig that.
Well, thank you. There's always a rise in break-ins during the holidays. It's just a fact. So, if you haven't done it yet, and the Minifans out there who haven't, I don't know what else to tell you. But Simply Safe Home Security is having a massive holiday sale. How big? 30% off. How's that? Any Simply Safe system and a free security camera. You get 30% off any system. Plus, you get that free security camera. Best of 2020 by Forbes magazine and Popular Mechanics. Arsenal of sensors and cameras to protect every inch of your home. You can set up yourself. I did it. And please, I swear to God, get a fork and take your eyeballs out.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the.
No, you weren't.
I was looking at the clock to make sure you do 60 seconds.
Stop doing that. That is more aggravating than you do in your eyes. Stop with that laugh. You with these eyeballs, you're freaking me out.
I'm sorry. It's got like a stinging sensation in my eyes.
Like it doesn't help.
I'm sorry.
What did you do? Don't apologize. What did you do?
It's just a natural reaction because my eyes have like a stinging sensation.
You've been doing this more frequently lately, though. I think I'm starting to wonder if it's a tick.
Maybe it is.
Did you as a kid, were you a kid who had ticks?
I did something similar when I used to wear my contacts frequently because it helps to like reset your contacts.
Like this thing?
Turning. Yeah.
Oh, but you're not wearing your contacts now.
No, I'm not.
So they shouldn't be dry.
That's why I said it's unrelated.
So if you found out right now, that who's your best friend? Not. I'm saying you're like a guy you grew up with.
Tommy.
Tommy. What do you call him? Tommy. If you found out right now that Tommy died, would you be able to cry, or do you think your eyes are so dry that you wouldn't even cry right now?
I'd probably be able to cry.
You would? Okay.
Yeah.
What's Tommy's story?
Dexter? Dexter. His house burnt down when we were little kids, and we made fun of him for it a lot.
Oh, you told that story before, right?
Yeah.
What'd you call him? What'd you call him?
Tommy Two Dogs Fucking was his nickname.
Why is that?
Because some guy in a smelting shack referred to him once as Tommy Two Dogs Fucking, and it stuck.
Why though? Why you give him that nickname?
I don't know. Oh, you'd have to ask this crazy fucking
two
drunk
dogs
dude.
Fucking or something.
You'd have to ask the crazy drunk dude who wandered into our smelt shack and
well,
somewhere on the Kennebec.
Anyway, Simply Safe security specialists take over. They monitor your home around the clock and ready to send emergency help the moment there's an alarm. 30% off plus a free security camera today by visiting simplysafe.com/Kirk. Hurry. This deal expires on Friday, tomorrow. Friday. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. 30% off. What else is going on, Steve? Oh, my God. What a dick Cuomo is, huh?
Yeah. a total wretch, just a wretched asshole. Their whole family.
Awful. Well, I mean,
whole fucking family.
I won't say about the old man, because the old man, whether you liked him or not, did not have this, like, fuck you, I'm going to kick your fucking, like, that stupid thing.
Do you remember what his slogan was when he was running for, it was mayor or governor? I don't even remember what he was running for.
What was it?
Vote for Cuomo, not the homo.
Well.
Because he was running against somebody who he had smeared as a gay guy.
Okay, it was a different time, but I'm saying there was.
It was a different time where that was also.
I'm not saying I approve of it,
nasty.
but I'm saying like this whole like fucking don't be fat or Chris Cuomo, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Like, ooh, you guys are blue blood fucking babies and
silver spoon, every advantage
like
in
me
life.
Doing it.
Like, how do you think Chris Cuomo got that job? Like, another family, Chris Cuomo is, holding a stop sign out in the road at a traffic site.
Completely. Chris Cuomo, and nothing against these people, but Chris Cuomo in the different, if he didn't have advantages, would have been taking your fucking order today at Chick-fil-A. Not even. Those people do a great job. He'd be at fucking Long John Silver's just staring out a window waiting for people to come in. And Andrew Cuomo, again, is like, it's one of the great frauds ever foisted upon American people. Or hoisted? Foisted? Feasted?
I think foisted and hoisted both.
Whatever the hell. Yeah. Among American people, this guy is like the most responsible governor in America for this epidemic, writes a book, goes on, talks about fucking around with Chelsea Handler or whatever. And that was like, and now they shut down the state again. Schools are shut down again in New York, right?
Yeah, they will be tomorrow. In-person learning.
Right. Oh, God. And this guy is telling people, do you have this quote from today?
Which one are you talking about? There were a couple of going
fat,
on. There's one where he screams at the reporters.
Yeah, tell somebody not to eat. You know what I'm talking about?
I saw the text of the quote from where he said, if you got coronavirus, it's your own fault because people have been telling you to shelter and
yeah, but he had a specific quote about This
is one where reporters ask him about whether schools are going to be closed or something.
Okay, go ahead.
When we did an orange zone and a red zone in Brooklyn and Queens, and we closed the schools, don't you remember that?
It was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're now going to override. We did it already. That's the law. An orange zone and a red zone. Follow the facts.
I'm still confused.
Well, then you're confused.
I'm confused, and
then I'll tell you what you mean.
Parents are still confused as well. The schools
they're not confused.
Tomorrow.
You're confused.
No, I think
but
parents
read the law.
Confused as well.
Read the law, and you won't be confused.
But Governor, to follow Jim's question, are the schools going to be open tomorrow?
The schools are open by state law.
But will they be open tomorrow? That's the question. I think Jimmy's correct in asking that question. I don't think it's obnoxious at all.
Well, I don't really care what you think.
That's what I mean. Like this tough guy.
The tone. And the thing is, the same reporters who are like, oh well, he's being governor in a pandemic, great governor. If Donald Trump treated a reporter like that, it would be the end of the First Amendment, a threat to America, constitutional crisis because somebody gave a reporter a tough time. Like,
play this. I just sent you this one. Listen to this dick.
And just to make it very simple. If you socially distanced and you wore a mask and you were smart, none of this would be a problem. It's all self-imposed. It's all self-imposed. If you didn't eat the cheesecake, you wouldn't have a weight problem. It's all...
Is he saying that? Is he tying in being fat to dying of COVID, or is he saying?
No, I think he's saying wearing a mask is
just willpower,
like
discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
how about
a couple of
all
the
old people that you shipped into the fucking senior homes and died and spread it around? And
you were shoving the cheesecake down their fucking throats.
I mean, you pinned them down and smeared it all over them.
And what about frontline healthcare workers? What about cops? What about these people who don't have the option to quarantine? What about people who are stacking the shelves at grocery stores?
I mean, this guy, people are like, oh, he could have been. You could break this guy in the debate in 2 seconds.
Oh,
he's a fucking baby, and he's a spoiled shithead.
And he wrote a fucking book about it.
In the middle,
I need to know how many copies of that book he sells.
I don't know how much he got paid for it.
Yeah, that's true.
He got a big fat upfront, I'm sure, and like he wrote it, and it wasn't done
before the second wave, when everyone knew the second wave was coming.
And he didn't do it. He did a lousy job.
Every single person in the country could have told you now's probably not a great time to write a book. Like, I would love to know.
He wants to be a star.
Yeah, that's true, and it's a good way for him to make money. Like books. Politicians write books because it's a legal way for people to transfer the money by purchasing large quantities of them.
And like losers, like Stephen Colbert and Howard Stern, suck his dick on those shows and treat him. Like he's done a great job. It's fucking embarrassing. Jesus. Ugh, what else is going on?
Well, we have, I don't know if you saw your friend at Barstool who wrote about the the channel media.
My buddy
report.
Jerry Thornton. Yeah.
Yes, Jerry Thornton.
Yeah,
he wrote about that. That's an interesting report. I saw a few slides that he left out of it.
That's true. I don't know if we have time for that right now, though. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
So? Yeah, I guess it's we'll do it Friday.
Well, yeah, I mean tomorrow's show.
Yeah, I think it'll hang on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, it is great. Did you see this Katie Nolan story?
I did not. No, honestly, I haven't had a chance.
Yeah, I've been running around. Katie Nolan signed a new contract at ESPN.
It's going to make me cry to know how much she made.
She told fans she was blindsided by the network's mass layoffs and impacted her producer and co-host Ashley Braband, whoever that is. We didn't know this was happening. Some of us didn't know this was happening to the point where they recently signed the contract. So we are now in a situation where it's the only thing I have to do. And I have to do it alone, I think. They signed her to a new contract while they're bleeding money?
So what is she going to have to do alone?
The stupid podcast that no one listens to? I don't even know. I don't even get it. I saw that, but I was like, holy shit. It's unbelievable. Jesus.
I don't think it works when you can hear a toddler playing in the
back. Yeah, it's like, do you want
Katie
ASMR,
Nolan's
podcast?
That
kind of stresses you out. You can always do what Ashley said at 860-506-5571. He knows the number and he wants everyone to know it. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, Austin Braband.
Braband, okay. There you go. Well, while you giggle with Austin, Austin's not going to get any food, Katie, because you signed a new deal. Shut up, Austin, dummy. Austin's now going to be looking, for food because you signed some big deal. And by the way, I never buy this idea that, I didn't know layoffs were coming. I just signed you signed a huge deal. And while the company was in trouble, you never asked, hey, are there going to be layoffs? Is my partner going to be okay? I'm not signing until my partner is okay, too. Yeah. My producer.
Or just, the show that I want to do necessarily includes some support staff. So is that situation going to be taken care of?
Say whatever you want about Kirk Minahan. You get plenty of things to criticize me about. Steve has worked with me now for almost a year and a half. Could you ever envision a scenario where I was talking to Barstool about a new deal without you even knowing about it, A? And if I were, can you imagine me signing a deal without knowing your status?
No.
Would never happen.
No.
Never. That doesn't make it. Don't get playing if you're Katie Nolan. You're an idiot if you signed it without asking questions. Stupid.
I mean, especially with especially just like with the broad economic things happening.
Crazy.
Like every single media company, with the exception of Barstool.
Barstool's doing great. ESPN's a disaster. I mean, if Katie Nolan is so, here's what I'd say if I'm Katie Nolan, I'd say, you know what, let me out of my contract. What's her Barband, whatever her name is? Her and I are Braband. Me, her, and Austin are going to do our podcast somewhere else. I trust my talent. If you're going to fuck over my producer, like if they did that to you.
Yeah, but I mean, that puts the lie to the entire operation that she's running,
well,
right?
Of course. That's what I'm saying, though. I would do that. Put it this way, let's do that. So I didn't tell you. I signed a deal, assuming in good faith that they weren't, and next day Dave fired you. Mm-hmm. Right? Which, by the way, he's threatened to do before. And every time I've said, well, I got to go too. Every single time. You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
If they did that, I'd be like, well, I got to go. No hard feelings. Like, thanks for signing me to a deal. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to walk. I'm going to go somewhere else. If you don't want my show, again, I get it. And then they'd say, okay, great. I don't think ESPN, first of all, I bet Katie Nolan, I'm going to guarantee, I know, took a big pay cut. That I know.
So is she just doing the podcast for them now?
I have no idea. It's a good question. I have no idea.
I mean, see, the thing is that I watch such little ESPN that I have no idea who their people are or what Katie Nolan's role on the network would be.
Yeah, I don't either. I never see her. I mean, I watch, other than golf, literally almost no sports. The NBA draft is, as we're speaking right now, I had no idea it was tonight. No idea. I saw Coley Mick tweeting about some trade, and I was like, oh, I guess that's tonight. It's usually
that's unusual for you because you came from a world where you'd have to follow that at a bare minimum for like water cooler talk, or I guess you kind of half-assed your way through it for the last couple of years.
Yeah, but I would always know. Yeah, but you didn't have to do any of it.
No,
right?
No.
Well, yeah. What else is going on? Anything?
I haven't seen a whole hell of a lot. Well, George Clooney gave away $1 million to his 14 closest friends. I saw that.
That's years ago. He did it years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I just saw that circulating on Twitter.
What the hell are you talking about? That's an old story.
Really?
Yes. Jesus.
Oh, maybe I guess he just gave an interview with Gentleman's Quarterly.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'll tell you what's an interesting movie story to me, just from a business perspective, as it continues to change, because this was a huge movie for this summer, then moved again to next year. It looked like it was going to be the Wonder Woman sequel. I don't know if you saw the first one or not.
I did, yeah.
Which I thought was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
And I mean, the next one's Wonder Woman 1984, set in 1984. It's supposed to be, one of the big movies of next year.
She going to bring down communism?
Good question. Right to HBO Max on Christmas Day. Yeah,
that's interesting.
And that is like just my Lights Camera Pod guys did it. Is having the HBO Max on Christmas Day as a streaming option, which to me is like the beginning of the dominoes of the big movies, like the blockbusters. And I've been saying this for a while. If you look at the way studios look at this now, like this would almost be, I'm looking behind me, almost like their charts. Like you just can't say, well, we'll move Wonder Woman here because they have everything slotted. They have all these event movies slotted. So at some point they got to just yank it out and say, fuck it, we're going to put it here. That's going to happen with Top Gun. It's happened now with Wonder Woman. It's going to happen with the big one. I think probably maybe the biggest one potentially is the Scarlett Johansson standalone Marvel one, her character, Black Widow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Which I think they're just going to put on Disney Plus. I mean, that's a Marvel.
I think the big concern, though, is piracy.
I know, but I think at some point, you're right.
Because especially with like my generation, if you put something on a streaming service, it's going to be a good quality of it will be pirated within 24, 48 hours.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. What's their option? They can't release these movies in the theater. They'll die. Dunkirk, I think probably by a normal release worldwide versus what happened here, probably lost $500-600 million.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think they have to say at some point, and the other thing is it kind of becomes, you can't hold off on these movies for 2 years and keep them on the shelf. You just can't.
Yeah, so you lose interest.
Yeah.
And you end up spending more money on marketing to remind people that the movie is coming out.
And then you've got to move everything back because you can't release Wonder Woman and then your other huge tentpole movie even 3 months later. You can't. You got to give it space. So if you put Wonder Woman on demand, traditional on demand right away, does that same piracy issue rear its head?
Yeah.
So,
everything. If you can screen the movie on your computer, you can, or on your TV, smart TV, whatever, you can pirate it.
Well, I think that's why, oddly, like Top Gun 2, in a weird way, is almost the safest of all of them on demand because it's fucking people my age and older, a lot of the crew who don't even know how to fucking do that.
Well, that's true.
Like if you put Top Gun 2 tonight, they released it's going on demand Christmas Day and it's going to be $39.99 to rent. I would rent it.
I think also they could probably step up their anti-piracy measures because a lot of the things that, I mean, I wouldn't want them to do this, but I think that a lot of the ways people are illegally watching movies are aided and abetted by some of the large tech companies and the TV devices that they have.
There's no question about that.
Like the Amazon Fire Stick can very easily, within a few hours, be turned into a movie pirating device that you're watching movies from, South Korea, Afghanistan, wherever the server is.
But it is wild. I mean, they are... And they'll make, I mean, look, I'm sure whatever deal they have with HBO Max, a monster deal. But that first Wonder Woman worldwide, just box office gross, I'm going to guess was over $1 billion. Do you think?
And it also, in a weird way, the Wonder Woman movie kind of benefits from the Marvel comic universe.
Adjacently, right?
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not super like nerdy about it, it's just another superhero movie that you go and watch. You don't realize that they're parts of like a different fictional universe.
The first movie made in the box office worldwide, $820 million.
Wow,
it's gone now. It's gone. It's not going to play. I mean, it'll get released in some form or fashion, but essentially that's gone. Gone.
Do you think it ever comes back, or have we hit the top? Has the highest grossing box office movie ever already been released?
Yeah, I think it's done now. Yeah. I think that part it just has to be.
Yeah.
I just think people will come back, but there are X amount of people who will never come back, and I think it's a decent size. I think if it's put it this way, if it's 12%, that's huge. 14%.
I might not never go to a movie theater again,
but it's not out of Corona fear, right?
No.
I love it. I still love the experience, so I'll go.
Yeah, I just think it's a shitty business model. I think that they've...
It's antiquated for sure.
Not even antiquated. I think that they've neglected the customers. They haven't done a lot to get customer loyalty. The only thing that brings you there is being able to see a movie before all your friends have told you what's going on in it. Like that's the only thing they have is the exclusive access to a movie. Like the other parts of the experience, I know like the Superlux tries to give you food and you can order while you're there, and that's fine, whatever. But you're going to pay like $15 for a beer. You're going to pay $15 for a bag of popcorn that's got some hydrogenated like soybean oil.
I also think the experience now, because I think it's always been like, it's still great for the big, whether it's the Rise of Skywalker or the last Avengers movie. You can't beat the big experience. Well, now you're going to have some of those movies. Like if this happened a year ago, The Rise of Skywalker would be on Disney Plus. They would just release it on that.
Yeah.
You would have watched it on your nice TV at home. You would have turned all the lights off. You would have made your own popcorn. You would have had a Coke or a water or whatever. And it would have probably been pretty much the same experience.
Exactly.
So I think that's going to be the issue for them now. To replicate that, to say, this is the experience unique to the theater, which I still buy. everyone younger than me is going to be like, no, I'm all set. That's the problem. And you're going to start seeing like AMC's going to, when you have the big ones, Regal, AMC start shutting down.
Yeah, it reaches a critical mass when some of the larger companies, and then the theaters just get repurposed for some other use. I don't know exactly what you'd be able to turn them into, but they'll find a profitable way to put that real estate to
live shows.
Use.
I think live shows.
Live shows, perhaps. They're just recording studios. There's a number of things you could do with them.
Or they're just going to tear them down. I mean, you think of
think of the location of the Fenway Regal. Right. That is some prime fucking real estate.
That's what I'm saying. So you knock that down and you build it up into condos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
Yeah, I mean, some of the theater spaces, you could probably make creative, like studio, not even studio, but just creative apartments out of the existing layout.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm sure somebody will try that. So it sucks. I love the little small theaters. I hate to see it die, but
I don't know that it sucks. I think it's just creative destruction. I think it's a part of the capitalistic process.
Sure, but I think that being said, if there's no coronavirus, Wonder Woman 1984, if it's good, makes $800 million in the theaters.
Yeah, I mean, I think it hastened the process, but it was going to happen anyways. Just because the home entertainment options are getting so much better and people are getting wise to the theater process.
See, I still think it's a nice night out there. You get something to eat, and then you go across the street and go see a movie.
I think that
I like it. I grew up with that, but I'm it's like arguing baseball with somebody. I
think that they'll become boutique theaters. Like they'll still be around to cater to that kind of
vinyl records
group experience. Yeah, really. I think you'll find more just like independent movie theaters that aren't as reliant on big Hollywood.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, did you see the billboards for the Showcase Cinemas when we were driving around today?
Yeah,
they were both open.
I know, but there's no way. I bet you 10 people didn't go today. 20. No way. By the way, on a freezing day where it's like, but kids are usually in school. If they're not, let's go see a movie. But no one's going to do that. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I miss movies. I love Milton's, though. Milton's isn't going anywhere. That I can tell you. Thank God for that. That's not antiquated. Am I right?
No, it's not antiquated at all. I'm not giving you a
stern look. I'm trying to tell you. Jesus, your eyes are bizarre. Oh,
same eyes I've had all day.
Well, you go to Miltons.com/Kirk. Here's what you get. You get the Black Friday deal. The offer started early from today through Sunday, November 29th, a week from Sunday. Milton's is offering all Minifans 20% off their total purchase. Just use the discount code Kirk at checkout. Don't miss the opportunity. Milton's going to fill your winter needs. And today was the first, holy shit, it's winter day.
Yeah.
I mean, those eyes were dry outside today, Steve?
A little bit, yeah.
They weren't watering up in that with the wind whipping in your face?
They were.
Oh, God. Tommy Bahama, Barber, Vineyard Vines, North Face, Under Armour, Timberlands, some great boots. Go to Milton's right now. If you're in New England, you can go to South Shore Plaza, Braintree. I always struggle with that. In Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or online at Miltons.com. Again, 20% off right now, total purchase. Use the discount code Kirk at checkout, K-I-R-K at checkout. Go to Miltons.com/Kirk, Miltons.com/Kirk, and do that today.
Well, the Biden family feels you're suffering over coronavirus impacting your life.
What's going on?
I don't know if you heard Joe talking about Thanksgiving for the Biden family.
What did he say?
And it's going to cause problems in my family. Thanksgiving's coming up. Well, they said, Joe, maximum 10 people in your home. Maximum, Joe. I got a big family you probably heard a lot about. We do everything together. Well, we're just not going to, there are going to be 3 of us because you can't mix the families that have been away, that have been quarantined. I mean, not away. In other words, live a different place.
What the hell is he talking about?
I think it means that Hunter's illegitimate son is not going to be invited to Thanksgiving. And since there's only going to be 3 of them, I guess it's Joe, Jill, and Hunter, right?
Well, I mean, he has a daughter.
Yeah, so who exactly? I would assume that she has her own family.
Sure.
Hunter is kind of stag for
I guess
Thanksgiving.
Biden's got to play it smart and actually do a small Thanksgiving, right? Like he can't.
Well, there's a story in the Boston Globe today that he's coming up to Nantucket. He spent
for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Apparently he spent every Thanksgiving since 1975 in Nantucket.
Really? I didn't know it. Really?
Yeah.
Was that you last year at Thanksgiving?
Me?
Did you wander around somewhere?
No, I was down on not all the way out on the Cape.
That was last Thanksgiving,
not
right?
Nantucket. Yeah.
That was already a year ago? Jesus.
Yeah.
We were here, right?
Yes.
I know I was asked this, but we were here. Okay.
Yes, we were here. Do you remember Mike Geary?
No, I'm like Biden asking questions like this. It's nighttime. You know how it happens. I'm getting a little.
It was you, me, and Dave Cullinane.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that about Biden. That's interesting. Since 1975?
Yeah, I think that's what the Globe story said. I thought it was interesting that they were profiling, the nice, cozy Thanksgiving that the Biden family has when the rest of us are being told, like, fucking go eat your ramen noodles and keep the door locked.
Well, Baker went in again today. I mean, just get ready. Schools are going to close for I'm not one of these people either, but the schools are going to close for no reason. Baker said himself, schools are not spreaders. They just are not spreaders. They're not.
Oh, well, we know the reason why they're closing.
Why is that?
It's the teachers' unions.
Well, yeah, sure. But I mean, if you're a town like the town I live in that's green right now, there's no issues at all to close these. The big thing they want to do now, all the teachers, like I said the other day, all around America, I see this. They want to close on this Wednesday coming up, all the way through a week, or rather 2 weeks after the new year. So everyone gets back. And I want to say to these people, so you think that that's going to help? Like, you think if people are going away, they're not just going to stay away for another week in January at that point? Or do it like this is wear your mask, keep your distance, be smart, and wait for the vaccine. That's all you can do right now. That's it.
And Chris Christie survived it.
Chris Christie survived it.
We are not talking about bubonic plague here.
No. And look, it's awful. I don't want to get it. I don't want anybody to get it. Well, some people I hope gets it. But I mean, people I like, I don't want them to get it. But you're probably statistically going to be fine. Doesn't mean you won't be, but the odds are very heavily in your favor. You're going to be fine. And that's it. Again, don't walk into a bar without a mask on. Don't be screaming and yelling and dancing and singing and all that shit. I'm with you.
Don't be crowded into a tiny church in Watertown, Massachusetts. Also singing hymns.
Yeah, I mean, I've just had enough. But I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's over. They've won, and I think a lot of people are going to do that. There's going to be, they're going to do this again, and it's going to really have no impact. The numbers will be about the same.
It's interesting how they're saying that their contact tracing programs, I think this is in Boston and New York, the contact tracing programs are showing that this is coming from small gatherings at homes. Mm-hmm. And I think there was one other thing, but included in it wasn't protests. And it's like, if you look at the chart, there's the election, mm-hmm. There's massive protests out in the street where people are dancing and singing and yelling, millions of people in the streets dancing, singing and yelling. And then the caseload starts to go up. And it's more young people than old people. And I don't see any public health experts chastising them for that.
I'm also seeing no reports of spreading. I know bars and stuff like that. I'm seeing very little response of like spreading going on from restaurants when people go inside and sit far apart from each other.
Yeah.
I'm seeing basically none of that.
No. Or VFW hall shows.
Well, I guess we're in the clear, right? Nearly. Well, not. Close enough. We'll call it
2 weeks when we can plant the victory flag.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've done well with that so far. But they've warned. I mean, I think it's a real thing. I'm not one of these people. I'm not one of these people who say it's bullshit. It's very real. But after a while, it's just like, people do have to live. People have to make a living. People do have to work. This is not pretend. I know they want to hand out money left and right. Also, people want to get and be social and be outside and do things.
Did you see Congress is in recess?
Yes, well, also that, right?
That's great.
So I mean,
the entire thing before the election was Nancy Pelosi doesn't want to give a victory to Trump, so they're not going to have checks going out right before the election. Okay, fine, I understand the cold political calculation there, but now there's none of that. So these lazy assholes are just going home for the break to have their lavish Thanksgivings without doing anything whatsoever to relieve the burden that they've placed on people.
It's crazy, nuts. But I mean, I guess I'm just so frustrated with it. But I don't know. I also don't want to be one of these people who act like it's not a real thing, because it is a real thing. Like it's very real.
Just like the cold, just like the flu.
Sure. But I mean, yes. But then you see the numbers today. 1 second. All right, Steve, we're back.
We are back.
I just did a side project for about an hour, which was fucking so compelling I can't even tell you. No?
Yeah, no, it's just kind of hard to switch gears.
Hey, let's stop. Yeah,
well, I can bring it back. My eyes are still dry and stingy.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you didn't, I mean, whew, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a few calls, shall we? Let me just...
You know what we need to... We need to hear from Blind Mike's penis.
That's what I mean, yeah. It seems like a...
By the way, I texted with Blind Mike.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I texted with him a little bit yesterday. Yeah, he's good to go.
Oh, yeah, it seems like it, right?
Yep.
Good. Okay. All right, good. Oh, my God. Let's take a few calls.
Anything happening while we were under?
Not really. No, I'm looking. No, not really. It's funny. One of the guys I like on Twitter, I follow him. You may not even know him. He's not like a let me see. Peter Suderman. I don't know if you know him or not. I think
that sounds familiar.
He's like a Reason guy.
Yeah, I might follow him. Actually.
He's good. He's smart, right down the middle, kind of. He is very into the Wonder Woman thing as well. Just how crazy.
Yeah, I do
it
follow
is.
him.
Yeah, talking about how Warner Brothers basically just punted $400 million in American revenue just because of this coronavirus, which is wild. But hey, what are you going to do? What was I going to say?
You were going to ask me if I tweeted out the number yet.
No, but did you tweet the number?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Jesus. I'm spinning, by the way. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I just texted you something. Your buddy Ziggy Robinson tweeted out today and asked what kind of accent this was from the show today. You want to just play it? Be curious. I suspect it's probably making fun of you.
If he's sticking true to character.
It's true. If they break character, it's no good. Well, there's some people tweeting at me that my cricket impression was not on par today, which I disagree.
It was a bad cricket.
Wrong.
It was a bad cricket.
I'm going to try again. Ready?
That's a robot.
No, well, you would know that. That's true. What's the teacher's name? One sec. What's the teacher's name in South Park where...
Mrs. Chokes on Deck?
No. I knew that's her name. But was it Travis Boyette? Is that his name? The guy who breaks... They were in preschool with him, and they put him in the home for 5 years, and he comes back to get revenge on them, and that one teacher is like a robot now. She just beeps words. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes, the one he set on fire. He set that.
Yeah,
teacher.
he set her on fire at the end.
Fire, yeah,
when she beeps, 2 beeps is a yes. 2 beeps is one beeps a yes, and 2 beeps is a no. And the cop says, "Did Travis Boyette do this?" And she goes, "Beep beep." And the cop goes, "Yes, yes."
When are they going to come back to releasing regular seasons?
It must be like, I would imagine the pandemic. There must be some sort of reason they can't, right? I mean, it's not like
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, it's not just the 2 of them like doing everything.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like studios, like they're still doing Joe Rogan show. We're still doing this. It's not like they have 15,000 people involved.
I bet you, but they have 100. I bet 50. No,
they should find a way to work it. They already put out the pandemic special.
True. Yeah, that's true. What is Ziggy Robinson?
Screening the calls over there. Great job, Kirk. Screening the calls over there. That was
your main accent?
No, that was trying to be Mad Dog Russo.
What?
Right?
Let me hear that. Let me hear it.
Great job, Kirk. Screening the calls over there.
That's good. Excellent job, there, Stevie. Screening the calls over there.
All right. Well, okay. So let
me hear it again.
It was somebody who's only heard a few clips.
Steve, who says we can't bounce? Who says we can't bounce back doing stupid shit?
Screening the calls over there. Great job, Kirk. Screening the calls over there.
Do you think we're doing
Great job, Kirk. Screening the calls over there.
You think we're doing 2 different things?
Great job, Kirk. Screening the calls over there. Multi-talented.
Yes, we are. All right. They loaded up.
They're loaded up.
We'll take some wacky late night calls, Steve. Ugh, I am feeling very goofy. Hello. This could go anywhere. Good evening.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
Good evening. This is Gus. How are you?
Who?
Gus.
Gubs.
Nope.
Doug.
Doug?
Gubs. Goves.
Okay, I don't care what your name is. What's up?
I have a serious question for you.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the NBA draft?
I was just saying, I didn't even know it was tonight. I had no idea.
Me either. Fuck the NBA.
Well, listen. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Thanks. Go woke, go broke, Steve. That's my strategy. That's my philosophy. I didn't know that. Maybe I should. Getting the NBA draft meant everything to me as a kid. It means nothing to me now. Hello.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Kirk. What's going on tonight?
Good evening.
Hey, listen, this has been on my mind, and, listening to the Robinson report.
Sure.
I was thinking to myself the other day about how you guys hate the idea of Facebook and Twitter, basically prohibiting specific news stories from being public. But before we get in the nitty-gritty, do you ever equate that to the KMS world and Steve doing essentially the same thing with the flush and abortion?
No, that's not true. We give these people an opportunity to speak, and if they're not entertaining or compelling, they get, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Doesn't help my argument, but okay.
Yes, I am censoring people to advance the agenda of not getting screamed at for letting a bad call go on.
They're welcome to call in. I mean,
of course, yes.
I mean,
you got 10 or 15 good solid seconds.
I would say
not get aborted.
SE gave the callers plenty of room.
I did.
Way too much room.
Well, it's because you're when you're trying to interact with the calls and respond to them, but also controlling their audio levels. There's a lot of multitasking.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, I started with John and Jerry as like the wacky third sidekick. I didn't even know what to do anymore. You
had trouble getting back into
I'm a star. I can't.
I know you can't.
I'm not a system player anymore.
You couldn't dim it.
No, I had to get out of the way, you know? Yeah, well.
Some people just don't know how to play both roles like I do.
No, it's true. Hello.
Hey, gentlemen. Good evening. Eric here in Texas. How's it going?
What's up, Eric?
Long story short, I had my wife with me to try to play golf. She wants to play golf every now and then.
Fuck that.
Then she doesn't. Today, I try to get into golf. We get to the place. They're out of balls. They don't want to actually go to the range. I go to another place I hate. It's always packed. We get there.
So you're just going to the range. Are you Eric, are you looking to play or go to a driving range? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Going to the range.
Okay.
But, sometimes I like to play, but go to the range.
Sure.
She sits in the car for a fucking hour and a half trying to let me finish, and then it's my fault for her not wanting to play, even though I brought the fucking clubs in the back of the new
Eric, calm down for a second, okay? I understand where you're coming from, but this is all your fault.
Totally, 100%.
Why did you even bring her with you? Hold on. You called in here. Why did you even bring her in the first place? Why did you go get golf balls by yourself? Are you a fucking adult? I mean, do you need her with you?
No, I'm trying to be a good husband.
Why? She doesn't want to do it.
You ever tried that before?
No, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want to do it.
She wanted to go with me.
Then why did she sit in the car then? Why did she sit in the car?
She says yes.
Then why did she sit in the car then?
That's what I don't understand. Should have just drove away within the first
Is she there?
half an
Is she
hour.
there now?
No, she walked off with my other dog, and now I'm walking my current dog.
The first range isn't the only place missing balls in this story.
No shit, Eric. You got to say, listen. What's her name?
Let's just go with my wife.
Okay, your wife. Okay, Trudy. Trudy, listen. I mean, I'm going to hit balls for an hour and a half. Go do whatever you do. We're going to separate. We'll come back in an hour and a half. We'll have lunch. We'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, here's a sawbuck. Go get yourself a Snickers.
Right. Yes. But no, even that, Steve. Go in an hour and a half. We'll come back. We'll do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm on board with you. Whatever it is. Why not just do that?
That formula's been working forever. I don't know why I just tried to.
But never play golf.
You try to do the right thing, and it just doesn't work.
Don't play golf with women. It's just a waste of time. Don't do it, Eric.
Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
Right. Clubs. That's why clubs. There should be male only clubs and female only clubs. I would not try and enter a female only club. There should be a they only club. Whatever it is people want. I'm all for segregation at golf clubs when it comes to sex, not race. Sex.
Yeah, I agree. Last question for you. What's your thoughts on driving irons? Do you use them, or are you still more of a fairway wood guy?
Are you talking about like hybrids?
No, I'm talking like driving irons.
Oh, like
essentially
like the old like an adjusted one iron or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what's funny? So I have a driver, I have a 5-wood, and then I have a 3, 4, and 5 hybrid. I do not hit. I don't hit a 1 or a 2 iron at all. I have a pretty strong 5-wood. I'm not between a. Well, I used to have an old 2 iron that I liked, but I don't. I should get a 2 hybrid. That I should get. Scott Neary had
I would
one
give it a
liked.
shot, man. It just depends. You might be more of a shallow swinger. I'm more of a steep swinger, and I've been trying the driving irons, but you have to have some practice and eventually.
Well, yeah, I think we've gone too far with the golf talk. I would agree. I mean, let's be honest. We're doing this guy a fucking favor, aren't we? I mean, does he really want to learn? And to make it clear, when I say segregation, I don't mean in the traditional sense.
Of course.
I mean, if women want to say, hey, here's a club, we don't want any fucking men here because we just want to be women, I would say fantastic.
You don't mean it in the sense of like Senator Sheldon Whitehouse's club, which is still segregated whites only.
Correct, is Harry's favorite wrestler, The Miz would say. Hello, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's up? Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. You got one. What are we doing here, buddy? Let's go. Steve's getting itchy, man. He's getting itchy. Let's go. I could just. You know what? That guy didn't even deserve to be. That guy didn't even deserve to be awarded.
You're right. Actually, I had somebody message me today and say that the too many abortions on the show. To which I say, not enough.
Never
abortions.
enough. Never enough here. We're liberals here.
Hey, how are you, Kirky?
What's up?
Hey, so I wanted to say this morning's show was definitely up there with Cullen and the Hammer. Essie, you were awesome.
Oh, well, listen to that.
I also want to say the OG Minifan show on YouTube was great tonight.
Oh, good. They were back on?
I just had a scenario. Yeah. I just had a scenario I want to run by you, Kirk, and I wanted to know how you would handle this.
96 whole views in 43 minutes, Steve. Go ahead.
This happened to me yesterday. So I'm walking with my son in my local grocery store, and my son, who's 8, is standing on top of like the carriage. You know how they stand on the front, and you're trying to guide him, and it's heavy as shit.
Yes.
And I only need like 1 or 2 things, so it's not like I'm going up and down every aisle. You know, I'm just trying to grab the shit I need. And this dude is standing in the middle of the aisle. He's on his cell phone with his carriage in the middle of the aisle, and I'm trying to get around him. And I'm like, "Excuse me, sir." And he points to the ground, and he goes, "Arrow's pointing the other way, bro."
Ooh.
And I was like, whatever. I have a mask on. My 8-year-old has a mask on. My glasses are fogging up, and I was like, whatever, bro.
Can I say this honestly? I say this honestly. If you had a gun, you could have shot him like in the kneecap. I'm not saying kill him. But yeah, I'm okay with it.
Or just pistol whip.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we don't advocate real violence here. True. Yes, break his nose or something. Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, bro. And
well, maybe, and to be fair though, if you said whatever, bro, to him, then he would have the right, I think, to pistol whip you as well.
Too.
So I think
he immediately knew you were a huge pussy.
Yeah, it's a tough battle. You both sound like assholes to me.
So what should I have done? Should I have just pulled out my gun and shot him in the kneecap?
No, you should have been looking at the arrows on the ground. Comply with the coronavirus.
Easy for you to say, Steve, with no kids. When this guy's dragging it, it's a fucking
park the cart at the end, walk up, grab it.
Fucking nightmare. No, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. You know what you say to the guy? Fuck you. Just say fuck you, you idiot. I have my fucking mask on. This stupid shit's been going for 8 months. You're not gonna get coronavirus because I'm fucking going down the wrong way in the fucking cereal aisle. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what you should have done.
Thank you, Podcast Jesus.
You're welcome. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. They still loaded up?
They are still loaded up.
All right, omaxhealth.com, omaxhealth.com. You enter my name, Kirk. You get 20% off a cryo-freeze and site-wide. The product is the real deal. omaxhealth.com. Non-prescription triple-action pain relief. The Cyro Freeze, right?
Cryo freeze.
God, I'm so tired.
Like
I know.
You've been working for like 13 hours.
I know. Gyro
We're so
freeze.
hard.
Well, I'm just saying, it's been a try.
It has.
Cryo-free CBD roll-on developed by Omax Health. There you go, dummy. Non-prescription, triple-action pain relief immediately will help you out. It's well within 10 minutes of application. Is that good enough for you? Relief lasts up to 8 hours, much longer than over-the-counter products. omaxhealth.com. You can enter my name, Kirk, 20% off cryo-freeze and site-wide. omaxhealth.com. Enter code Kirk. All right, hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
The Omax might last 8 hours, but do you remember in Saco Sunday night, the second night, you were walking around doing your meet and greet, and you got almost all the way to the back corner, and there was one hippie-looking dude who came over to say hello to you as you were handshaking or glad handing a couple of Minifans. And you said, "Hey, calm down, bro." And you reluctantly walked back to his truck, and you never made it back to that back row.
Okay.
This is me.
Let me ask you a question. When you
bitching about not getting to meet.
Do you think I would possibly remember that story?
Yes, I do.
It was probably the biggest thing going on that night, I would imagine.
Yeah, nothing else happened the next week.
It was the biggest thing of that whole night.
Well, I apologize.
That whole night, Mike almost killed himself. He almost killed himself, but you also didn't come and say hello.
Well, next time, will you be going to live shows in the future?
I've been to several.
Okay, I will be next time. I promise. I will. Did you have a good time at the Saco show, despite all of that?
I had a very good time.
Good. Well, I will try. I will do my best to greet you next time. How's that?
It's way better than good.
Okay, there you go, buddy. Have a good night. No, I mean,
all right, there we go.
Yeah, what the fuck? I love you too. Jesus Christ. I don't remember. Hello. Hello.
He's going somewhere.
It's Bruce. We can just play it here. I mean, I like to hear it and everything, but Wow. Okay. Well, all right. Are they still loaded up?
They're still loaded up.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
I have a question for Steve.
Sure. He's here.
I'm here to answer your question.
Yeah.
That's why I came in today.
Yeah. I was having an argument with one of my friends, and he tried to tell me diarrhea is hereditary. Is it or is it not?
I think that there are conditions that are hereditary
Stomach
that can
ailments,
cause
maybe?
diarrhea, like IBS or something. I don't know if that specifically is hereditary.
I don't believe it is, but
I think
maybe.
I think that there are, like the Kennedy family, for instance. The Kennedys are notorious for having a stomach condition. It's like called the Kennedy stomach or something.
Right,
like
JFK
that.
had it.
Yeah,
but there also
there are conditions,
but they're also inbred though.
That's true. Yeah,
like you look at Prince Charles.
Oh, okay.
Once like Jerry says this all the time, so I'll give him credit. Like you look at Prince Charles. Or you look at like the Kennedys, they just look like they're the products of inbreeding for centuries. Like,
Yes.
I mean, there's no question, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a Chaz guy. I love Prince Charles, but the guy looks like he's inbred.
Yes.
But he's a legend.
I mean, there's a reason that the Habsburg lip came about. Like
True.
certain traits continue to stay just within the royal bloodline.
You don't even want to marry Meghan Markle, the other one. He looks like he's, inbred. Because Diana and Charles are probably linked somehow, right? In some royal blood.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back far enough,
yeah,
they're like Labrador retrievers or something.
Right. Are inbred children more likely to have diarrhea? I would guess if you said to me, are they more or less likely? I would guess more likely.
Yeah. So if you have chronic diarrhea, you're probably inbred.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So hopefully that answers your question.
Thank you. My question or the callers?
The caller's question.
Okay. I was not a big Princess Diana fan at all. Not for me.
You just got that.
Hello.
Ooh, I don't have no
Hello.
questions.
What do we got here? Why am I hearing noise in the background, buddy?
Sorry. I'm just doing the wash. I'm washing my dishes. Do you guys still taking complaints for the show?
Sure. I've got complaints with you, but go ahead. I mean, you're fucking washing your dishes. I hear noise in the background. Complain away.
You are in the lobby of Planned Parenthood right now, walking to the clinic.
No, your name has just been called. The nurse has said,
you're loading your feet into the stirrups.
You're not telling any lies there.
Go ahead.
I have a complaint with your music taste.
Oh, sure.
Saying Led Zeppelin is not the greatest band of all time is absolute heresy.
Here's the thing. I mean, I think so. You love Led Zeppelin. I think that's great. Like, I am not going to get into music war. If you hate Bruce Springsteen, you hate him. I can't judge the way your brain.
I love Bruce Springsteen.
No, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. If your favorite band ever is Bananarama, well, then you like Bananarama. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I think you're an idiot, and you think I'm an idiot. Like, I think Led Zeppelin is pretentious, asshole, junior high rock music.
Also stolen.
Yeah. And by the way, also totally stolen.
Of Jimmy Page. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Who is that? What is that in the background? Hold on.
My dog?
No, it's not. I hear a human being. Who is that?
It's my lover.
Your girlfriend?
No, it's a man.
Oh, you're a gay man.
I am gay.
Oh, great.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. No. What's your boyfriend's name? Your fella?
Jacob.
Okay.
We've been together. Yep.
Been together how long?
3 years.
Okay. I hear somebody giggling. I don't think the story is true, but okay.
Okay. Well, let's stay on topic, Kirk. Let's not. But Led Zeppelin.
Sorry, Jacob.
Jimmy Page, Robert Plant. Okay. Fucking kill me. Go ahead.
That's a hate crime, Steve. That's a hate crime. Way to go, Steve. It's like the guy who killed Harvey Milk, Steve. Way to go.
Look, I've aborted priests. I've aborted 4-year-olds. I'm an equal opportunity abortionist.
You've aborted the elderly and people actually in people's stomachs.
Yes.
Generations, white, black, gay, straight, everything.
At this point, I'm one of the most experienced abortionists in the state, if not the country.
I think that there's a good chance that Joe Biden's going to name you like what's
Health and Human Services Secretary?
Well, yeah, or even like Surgeon General, maybe.
Could be, yeah.
I could see that. Yeah. Are they still loaded up?
They are.
All right, let's go. Going to California with the same. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, just got to congratulate you on quite the run of defeating your enemies. I mean, Ellie fired, K. Marco disgraced, Kate's pregnant, Mike's blind and suicidal. It's been quite the run for you.
Wait, hold on.
Some of these aren't enemies.
Oh, Barstool Kate pregnant. That was like, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, Christ. You made me shit my pants. Well, Kate's come on. I sent Kate a very lovely text when she got news of her pregnancy. What?
As you should. You're the father.
What are you laughing at? I am not the father. Steve, what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
What? I did.
She's an ally. I mean, she turned it around at Sacco. She gave us a very nice, funny video for Sacco. She
did.
She played along. She's kind of like the anti-Brandon in many ways.
Well, but Walker's, I view Walker as an ally.
Okay.
Yeah. Walker's in the ally camp.
Yeah.
There's allies, there's enemies, and then there's the middle. Which
in terms of like sense of humor, though, I would put Kate as
Walker is.
That's why they work together.
Brandon comes and goes. He floats in. He floats out. He's doing this thing. That's okay. I like him. Anything else?
If you had to pick one enemy to defeat non-Murchison that's still out there, who are you going with? Are you going with anyone from the Globe?
I mean, this one's obvious.
Gary Tangway? Who are you taking?
Shirley?
No, just the Globe writ large. That is one enemy, an institution.
But we'll go specifics there.
Okay.
I mean, I would,
Shirley then.
I guess Shirley. I'd love the CEI, really. David Field, the Red Sox. That's tough. I guess I would pick some sort of journalistic disgrace to ruin Shirley, but somebody else would hire her.
Yeah, I mean, she's already pretty disgraceful.
True. Like, how is she not on MSNBC already or something? It's unbelievable. If you're at the Globe and you don't have a job there, you must suck.
Yeah, she should. It's remarkable that she hasn't been able to fail upwards.
True. She will, though. Don't quit on her yet.
Yeah, I will.
Are they still loaded up, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's Kirk. It's John from Hudson, Mass. Hey, quick question for you.
Oh, that John.
What did you think of the ending of The Queen's Gambit? Did you like the very ending of it?
Like playing chess in Russia at the end, that ending?
Did you think it was kind of like hokey?
I didn't.
All of her friends show up to help her.
I didn't like the last. I didn't like.
Gives her a big hug.
You saw the whole series yet, Steve?
I did, yes.
Okay. I didn't like, and I actually liked the character while she was in the orphanage. I didn't like the return of that girl. It felt very formulaic on a series that wasn't. She's like, I'm coming back here to rescue you now. I'm like,
It was. I didn't like the return of Beltic. That felt a little forced. Beltic, when the first guy who returns, the guy that she beat in Kentucky, and
she lives in a basement in New York.
No. The guy
Harry?
who's kind of goofy looking.
Harry.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah, I liked him as a character, but I didn't like his return.
I didn't like the guy who lived in a basement in New York. The guy looks like an elf.
Yeah, I liked Benny more.
Yeah, I didn't like his face.
I think I liked the ending because I want it to go for a second season where
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I would like it to go for a second season.
Bobby Fischer, or what do you want?
No, like the KGB the KGB notices her and like tries to flip her. Or she becomes like a secret agent.
Like the Americans or something?
Yeah, because she's a chess champion. She has the ability to meet with all these dignitaries and be in circles where normal spies couldn't.
They just leave well enough alone. The book was written. The author's dead. There's no reason to fuck with it. It's like Game of Thrones. Once you go past the book, you're fucked.
Here's the thing: we can't create original content anymore. All we can do is expand on books. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So all we can do is expand on other people's books and turn.
I like Harry. I want to see her and Harry together. And I felt bad when the mom died. I felt bad for that mom. It was not a pleasant life.
It wasn't. No.
But yeah, no, I didn't love the. Sounds like Steve liked the ending. I didn't really like the ending that much.
I like the ending because it left the door open.
Too hokey. Yeah, too traditional for a show that wasn't.
How would you have preferred for it to end?
I don't have a great answer.
Just overdoses on those green pills.
What do you got, buddy?
No. Yeah, I think she should have lost, and then that would have set up season 2 for the revenge tournament.
Well, everybody wants season. It's not Rocky, but yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the call. All right, so we'll take one or two more if we have them. Do we have them?
Yep.
No, let's take them. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, The Irishman. How many times did you watch The Irishman overall?
How about this? What do you say about this? Scorsese movie, De Niro, Pacino, Pesci, Keitel. I've seen it one time. Uno.
And you watched it straight through the first time you watched it, or did you break it down?
I broke it into 2 nights.
Break in the middle?
Now, I have subsequently watched the last half hour or so after, but it has no resonance for me. I don't think about it at all. It's like it never happened.
I was the same way, and I watched the second time just as mundane and nothing to it. It wasn't a very great movie.
Depressing waste of 7 hours of your life.
Shit.
I mean, I get it because you want to trust these guys, but I'm not. I'm done. I never think about it. I can't get past De Niro with that stupid kicking. It just went on forever and ever. It just wasn't great. All right, thanks, buddy.
All
right, Steve. Let's take a few more,
Question for Steve.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve, what street did you live on in Portland, Maine?
In Portland, Maine, I lived on Forest Street. Not 4th Street.
What are your
not
thoughts?
Forest Ave. Forest Street.
Forest Ave. I know exactly where it is. I'm right next to it. What are your thoughts on all the feces and needles there right now?
I'm not surprised by that because I always notice these ladies who were kind of scantily clad who looked like they were waiting for an Uber or something on the corner. And then one day there was a paddy wagon there to pick some of them up. So it was like a hotbed of prostitution, and there are dogs the size of large cats. So it's not a great neighborhood.
I'm not a big Portland.
Well, anytime you want to come back, I'll see you there.
It sounds great.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. I mean, there are good restaurants there.
Yeah, I don't love downtown. I've just never been a big Portland guy.
Yeah,
to me, if I was to live in Maine, I'm not going to live in a big city. The beauty of Maine is...
Well, that's very true. But if you want to find a nice lunch or a nice dinner, the density of really good restaurants in Portland is hard to beat.
I mean, if you think about the city, I mean, yeah, well, it's a good, I don't know. I like Big Rick's.
That's true.
That's the way I roll.
That's true.
All right, hello.
So I went back and I listened to Steve's last show with Howie where he cried about being plucked from obscurity up in Maine.
Sure.
As we all
and
have.
Yep, and I didn't realize how much Howie's listeners like Steve as a host.
Oh, they loved him. They loved him.
The ratings reflected.
Yeah, so
is that true, Steve?
After he cried, like the rest of that show, he took calls from people giving their favorite memories.
That's not true.
It actually went up until the end of the show. The calls were flooding in.
That is not true at all, Ziggy.
What were some of the memories?
That's not. You're misremembering.
Steve's right. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true at all. We had to switch. Shut up. We had to switch immediately over. This is perfect. We had to switch immediately over to the paid segment with the vet. And I remember I went right from that like emotional goodbye to talking about like a Cocker Spaniel's prolapsed anus.
Howie, man, he'll do that. Okay. What else, Ziggy? Notes?
It's true. Yeah, I got two questions for you. So the first, I've noticed that Barstool still has not updated Steve's blogger bio, so I don't know if Steve hasn't sent it or Coley's sitting on his ass or what.
No, so the
it's NBA draft now.
Go ahead.
He's busy.
The hang-up has actually been I need to take a picture of myself, but the forward-facing...
Oh, you should send one of the asshole pictures that people tweet out on
So we can open it up. I have to. They have specific instructions, like I have to be standing against like a white wall or something.
For Christ's sakes. Do I have a picture? I don't. Do I?
You do. Yeah, you took one the first time you went to Barstool.
When?
They have a picture of you wearing your Barstool polo.
Was it double when my arms are crossed or no?
Maybe.
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So
you look very...
The selfie camera on my phone, the glass is broken, so I can't just like take a picture of myself.
Right.
And there's only one other person who I could be like, hey, will you take a picture of me while I stand up against this white wall here in the studio?
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not
There's
gonna happen.
no
So
chance.
you
know what we should do? Monday we should have Mike do it.
Okay, we'll do that. Because
Yeah,
I actually feel really bad because there's this guy who's just like a web developer or something, and he has emailed me. I'm not shitting you, like 8 times, being like, "Hey, do you have this picture? Hey, do you have this picture?" And it's just a low priority for me because all my blogs get spiked anyway.
What's going on with my favorite show on the YouTube channel, KMS Rundown?
We'll be back this week. That's the plan. We got banned last week. The week before.
They got delayed because of the takedown. They were gonna
right.
Ziggy reached out that they were going to do an episode, but I said, we don't know when we're going to be back. So they'll be back shooting.
Steve. Okay, what's your other question, Ziggy?
Yeah, well, actually, for real quick on that Barstool thing, I didn't know if I could, instead of the blogger bio, fill out Steve's employee review form, his annual review.
Sure, you can do that. It's fine with me. Do we have to do that, Steve?
Do you get a review form for me? I got one for Justin.
Dave got one. Dave did mine. I saw.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think it's anything. Ziggy can do it. Is that fair, Steve?
I think that's eminently fair.
That was it, Ziggy, or do you have anything else?
Thank you. No, I do have a question. I'm curious if you've ever, with Kate being adopted, if she's ever done like an Ancestry.com DNA test.
Well, she hasn't. We've talked about. I mean, she knows her birth mother. We see her birth mother every couple of years. It was just her birth mother's birthday, so she reached out to her. They text a little bit now. And it's important, I think, and the truth is we don't know who the birth father is. So I think at some point we'll do that. But Kate has not shown a huge amount of interest in that yet. We've always let her know she's adopted. We've always communicated with her birth mom. But no, we haven't done that. But if she wants to, I mean, obviously we'd be open to that. I'm glad that we live in an era where it's not stigmatized. It makes it much, much easier.
Right. So my wife's adopted, and she took one of those tests maybe a year ago, and she found her birth father, but she never reached out. And it
was your dad.
Recently, she connected.
No.
That was
Recently
his
she cared
parents'
for their
story.
mother.
How much would that suck, by the way, Ziggy, if you found that out? I mean, what would you do at that point?
Well, that was going to be my question. So the birth father does not know that she exists.
Uh-huh.
So if you had a kid out there, would you want to know that you had a kid out there?
Yes, I think yes. Why are you? Am I your father?
I don't think so.
Okay, I would.
I don't think so.
I would. Yes, because I just think of the kid. That's no way to. If they want to know, if they don't care, maybe I don't know. But if they want to know who their dad is, then yeah, I think you got to know.
Have you taken the DNA test?
Yeah, she's.
No, I'm pure, 100% pure. I go all the way back to the Mayflower. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
No, that's all I had. I just thought it was interesting. Kind of thought of, would you want to know? Or,
yes, I would.
She doesn't want to rock his world. She's kind of ambivalent towards it. She doesn't really care one way or the other.
Okay, I know, Steve, you want to do it. Oh, okay.
No, that's fine. He doesn't need to be aboard. That was a good call.
You care that much about his wife's adopted history? I didn't realize.
I took the DNA test, but we convinced the company to do it for free.
I was going to say, I'm sure, yes.
Yeah, we convinced the company to do it for free so we could make fun of Elizabeth Warren.
All right. I had a feeling it was tied into that.
Immediately, I got my results and was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Wow, I really regret giving this large company my DNA.
Yes, who would even? I don't care. I have to admit, I've never been particularly interested in that.
Well, the problem is that a life insurance company would pay a lot of money to have access to that kind of information.
That's true.
Because they could tell, like, if you have Huntington's disease, which isn't going to materialize until you're in your 50s, and then you're going to become a big problem to insure.
Sure, but I would say if you're for the people out there who are adopted, I'm not going to tell them, but you just want to know, especially if you're a girl. Like we were talking about earlier from these other calls. I mean, breast cancer, stuff that's hereditary.
Yeah,
I mean, that's stuff that you want to know. You want to get the information on. So, a little public service announcement for the people out there, Steve. As we take one more call, and we wrap up the day, if that's okay with you. A long day. Hello, you're the last caller of the day, unless you suck. Hello. Hello, going once? Twice? What?
He just hung up.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, good. Oh, thank God it's over. Okay. No, Moving Watches, though. It's not over. Right? Our great friends at Moving Watches.
Yes.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Yes, of course.
I
still need to pick out your sunglasses.
I know, I do have to do that. That's true. I will do that, and I will send it to you tomorrow or tonight. You want a $500 watch? Great. It's yours. You want to be an idiot and spend that kind of money on the watch? Knock yourself out. Or do you want to get a watch just as good, if not better, for a fraction of the price, for $100, $150, $120, durable, great quality, designed in-house. There's some great headquarters in Los Angeles. Then go to mvmt.com. If you go to mvmt.com/Kirk, you get fast free shipping, free returns, the biggest sale of the year. Black Friday sale is live right now. Black Friday. I said Friday. Friday.
Why
did I say Friday?
Sometimes you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Oh, God. So my mom, she used to say Broadway. I'd say Broadway. That's what killed her. The Black Friday sale is live right now. So the biggest sale of all time. Clean, modern watches. Only
so many hours in that tongue, huh?
Blue light glasses. That wasn't even close. Blue light. I was throwing bright in there. Oh, blue and light. Bright.
Potato blight.
What was that game when I was a kid? Not a game, but not the nightlight. Starlight, Stride, light. What is that game?
Starlight, Starbright.
No, it was like
I think about Pinocchio.
No. It was like a game that I had when I was a bright light.
Is it when you put the little plastics in the holes and make little designs?
Was that bright light?
Light bright.
Was that light bright?
Light bright. Yeah.
Did you have that?
Yeah, we had light bright.
That's gone now, right?
Those little pieces were always ending up in my poop.
Oh, is that true? Yeah, there is. Look at this fucking little shitbag on this thing. Light bright. Yes, that game sucked.
Terrible.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Anyway, the opposite of that is movement watches, which are great at a great price. MVMT.com/Kirk. MVMT.com/Kirk. Free shipping. Free returns. You're not going to want to return them. You're going to enjoy that shipping. You get it for the holidays. You're going to look great. Be the best looking guy at the holiday Zoom party, or if you're going for an interview, just walking around. A watch is a great thing. I love my movement watches. And you have sunglasses as well and other accessories. MVMT.com/Kirk. MVMT.com/Kirk for a great Black Friday deal. And we will talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.